everybody, and welcome back to our third installment of Straight Outta Leftfield. I'm Josh.
I'm Ken.
And we are ready to get started here. I got one beer out for myself. I think Ken is on his Monster.
My Monster for right now.
All right. I'm going to be drinking a Zwickel Bavarian Lager. It's an urban chestnut.
Very tasty. I've only had that in a draft.
Though. Yeah, you can get them over in St. Louis. They've got the urban chestnut over there now. First time I ever had this, got it in Fort Collins when Stacy and I went on vacation to Colorado.
You can get urban chestnut out there.
They have an urban chestnut there. They had a they had a microbrew out there, and it's a cool little place. Have you been to the one in St. Louis?
Nope, I have not.
It's pretty cool. Went over there and had a couple beers and they had like an open market thing. And actually, I bought one of your Christmas presents there.
Oh,
yeah. So you're gonna like it, I'm sure. But so this is Beer Me Bro. Having this Zwickel Bavarian Lager. It's badass. It's really good. You can get it pretty much anywhere. I think you can get urban chestnut now at Schnucks.
Yep, Schnucks in Walmart has it.
Yep, I got this one at I got it uptown at
Dean's.
At Dean's. At Dean's uptown. It's really good and it's freaking tasty.
Good.
And
good.
Yeah, I had some pizza, so I have a nice layer of soakage.
Yeah. So I
can soak up some of this alcohol.
I'm drinking a 2015 Monster Energy Zero Ultra, the white cans. Of course, I'm drinking like the monstrous tall boy. That's like 3 servings of a lot of vitamin.
You know, when they put it in that big of a thing, and it's a quote unquote zero carb and supposed to be like not as bad for you, and they still put it in a fucking can that's the size of Texas.
Well, this is like the triple size.
Yeah,
you can get the one that's smaller than this, but I needed a boost. But
triple the size of your kidney failure.
No, there's 0 calories, 0 sugars, 2 grams of carbs, but 1 gram of some chemical. I don't know what that is.
That's the date rape drug.
It is. But this can's got 300% of niacin, 300% of B6, B12. So I'm taking care of my vitamins, right? Help
THC.
my eyes. Help my eyes.
All right. Well, we do have some beer in the fridge if you want a beer.
I will later.
So let's see. Let's move on to shit that happened in sports. I think you and I both are super depressed right now, and all of my Central Illinois friends are super excited about the Bears winning the Super Bowl last night.
Yep. You mean the game where there was no offense? That was like terrible. I mean, defense on both sides was all right.
Yeah, both played excellent. I mean, the Bears played well, and I mean, Jay Cutler played really well. I mean, they ran the ball actually pretty decent. I was shocked. Langford again looked like a Pro Bowl running back for some reason. I don't know. But the Bears played well, and the Packers
didn't.
No, well, I mean,
there were 4 key plays. The game would have been a blowout. Packers like 40 something to the Bears 12 maybe. If 4 things would have happened between Devontae Adams and James Jones dropping the ball on those clear fucking shots to them. That was so stupid.
James Jones didn't even have a catch.
He didn't even have a catch.
That's terrible.
There was the 3 to Devontae Adams where they just like went right out of his hands. And then the 4th is that I guess it was encroachment by the defense, and Randall Cobb got that hit in the middle and would have been gone for a touchdown, but they blew it dead, and the refs blew the whistle. That's bullshit. Yeah. So I'm calling if those 3 catches would have been, but then it doesn't really matter anyway because it didn't happen, and they
woulda,
lost.
coulda, shoulda,
woulda, coulda, shoulda, and you know if Rodgers was running though, man. I got rushing points for him.
Yeah, he had a great game. I mean, he threw the one pick, right?
Yeah,
one interception.
Yeah.
Eddie Lacy had a fucking phenomenal game in the first half. And then the second half, I think they got away from the running game, and I think it hurt him. But he had massive fantasy points for me. He had the one fumble, but that didn't even that turnover didn't even equate to any points for Chicago anyway. I think they ended up having to punt it away.
But I mean, a win is a win, and whether it's shitty or not, but I think it was a shit show. I don't. If the Packers would have won that one, I wouldn't be like, "Yay,
suck it, Bears."
It's more like
I think it's more that the Bears have had such a bad year.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had an awful year, and the Packers were a heavy favorite. I mean, they just were. So I mean, when you fucking step on your dick like that, you're gonna fucking lose.
You see Tony Romo's out with the broken
collarbone.
Yes,
Tony Homo fell on his shoulder and broke his vagina again.
Yep.
But turf, as far as all the games go... I think
they call it turf of vagina.
Turf of vagina? Turf vagina?
Turf clit? Turf clit is the medical term.
Turfus clitoris.
Yes, it's rubbing the clit against the surface of the field. Irritation.
Oh my god. But as far as like all the other games go, I don't know if you watched games all day.
No.
But
no.
I watched...
I was cooking.
Cooking.
Yep.
Bacon soda. We got bacon soda. Okay. But as far as the other games go...
Meth.
Meth?
Not turkeys, meth. I was
cooking. Baking soda.
Yeah, I know. I was cooking meth all day, yeah.
Mix a hell of a rock candy.
Yep.
But as far as the other games go, they were all pretty fucking terrible. Like bad games.
Well, I did check into the Lions and saw that the Lions blew out the Eagles.
Yeah, because the Eagles are absolutely terrible, and Chip Kelly's a terrible coach. And who hires a college-style coach that runs the type of offense that he runs with that read option offense? It doesn't work in the NFL.
It's true.
It does not work. It was fucking brutal.
Yeah.
But who else?
So Romo out with against the Panthers.
Yeah. Well, and I'm sorry, but the Panthers were an underdog going into. Yeah. That just absolutely blew my mind. If I was a betting man, and I'm not on sports because I don't believe that's something that anybody actually ever knows. I mean, anybody can win any game. Yep. So, but if I was a betting person, I would put all my money on Carolina. I don't care how many points you wanted to give me. You can give me 10 points. I don't care. I would put Carolina as a win because fucking Cam Newton's. He's so good this year.
Yeah, he is really good this year.
I think part of it is they got a really good running game, and they've got some young receivers that are playing really well. So, but also
in a decent offensive line, blocking for him.
Yeah. Now, if there was an award for beating civilians, then I think that Dallas wins that. I mean, Jesus, guy Greg Hardy over there beating women. That's just such a fucking. I cannot express how much I dislike Jerry Jones and the Cowboys. I mean, they've got a couple. I mean, like Jason Witten, like he's like one of the best dudes in the NFL, and then you have fucking Greg Hardy on the same team. Like, what kind of sense does that make? It's just fucking ridiculous. But we got to see some terrible football all day. But the Packers game and the Bears game was actually a decent game, even though there wasn't a whole lot of offense. It was a watchable game. Yeah. And I mean, we just haven't had a whole lot of watchable games recently.
No, I caught football here and there. I didn't have it on. I had the end of the Cowboys Carolina game, but I didn't really watch that much else. No, but you're right. It's rare to get so many entertaining games, or at least high scoring games.
Sure. I think everything for the most part in the NFL this year, there's been a lot of parity, but then you've got your top team. The top team in my eyes is Carolina, and then the Patriots are fucking good again. Shocker.
Yeah.
But I think those are the two best teams in the NFL right now. And then you have teams that probably have a chance to win a Super Bowl, like the Packers. I think that I think Seattle always has a chance. That if they get in the playoffs, they're going to be really good.
Yeah.
They're just good when they get in the playoffs. You have a lot
the
of
49ers, of course.
49ers are fucking terrible. Oh my god. And a team that I don't think is going to compete this year, but I think probably next year is going to compete is Oakland. I think Oakland in the next year or two is going to be one of those teams we're talking about. Possibly being in contention for Super Bowl. So
it's because they need to raise money for that new stadium.
You know what? I think that right now, one of the guys who was actually in business with Stan Kroenke for a while, and he's a Disney guy, Disney exec, is he's spearheading the whole Oakland and San Diego moving to Irvine.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, like the things that I keep reading, that is like almost a sure deal. And the Rams don't have a shot in hell at this point. So
it's a shame.
I like having the Rams in St. Louis.
They don't need to build that big ass stadium though. There's no
you don't think so?
reason. No. Because here's
the dome
thing.
was fucking terrible.
Okay, yeah, exactly. But the city gets zero. All they get is spin-off revenue from other businesses doing well down there. Tax money. That's the only thing that they get revenue out of. There's no reason that the city needs to pay. What was it? How many? $700 million? What was the last estimate?
Almost I don't think that's coming from the city. I think it's coming from the state.
Well, regardless, it doesn't need to come out of tax money. You're building a stadium for someone who's a billionaire. They should build they get the money from it.
But he's not going to. Like
that's exactly. But
he's not going to build a stadium.
Regardless, that's how NFL works. Is the cities build these stadiums, and the people who own the team make fucking millions off of it.
Well, I don't know.
The city never gets any revenue from any of that shit.
But I don't know that the city's not going to get any revenue. I don't know. There's going to be spinners. But I don't know that. I didn't hear it from them.
Okay.
So I can't speculate. But I think having an NFL team in St. Louis is good though. Where else are a lot of these people going to work? They work during the summer at Busch Stadium, and then in the winter, a lot of these people, they work over at Scottrade or Chaffetz. But this is like that's their job. It's the profession that they've chose.
So we need to build $1 billion stadium so sports service can
not necessarily
can flip hot dogs.
No, that's not entirely all of it. But there's it goes along with it. You were saying the spin-off revenue. Like all those people have jobs down there in that area. Like all those businesses are there.
Except the businesses that you talk to on Wash Ave. Perfect example is Stanley's. When I asked them why aren't they open on Sundays, and he said, because they don't get enough business on the Sundays. He goes, the city says, but Wash Ave's packed full of people on a Sunday afternoon. No, they're not. They go to a game and then they go back out to the county. They leave. They don't hang out down on Wash Ave. The only people that hang out down there are people who live there already.
Well, maybe it's because there's not a place for them to hang out. It's a pretty shitty area.
Exactly.
But if they build it up.
But that's my whole point exactly. They're not going to build it up because it's been sitting there for how many years has the dome sat there? Where else would people go? Now that Ballpark Village is open, Dubliner just closed its doors.
Yeah.
The Dubliner did. Open for freaking 15, 20 years. I think like 15 years. Just closed its doors. Somebody else is going to buy in there and he doesn't know what they're going to do. But he had to close his doors because he said he's not making enough money to keep his doors open. Because everybody goes to Ballpark Village, which is nowhere near the dome.
Yeah. Well, you know why they go there, though, is there's more parking. There's no parking on Wash Ave. There is. There's the parking deck that's by Pie. And but then you have to walk 6 blocks to Dublin.
Exactly.
And on a nice day, that's not a big deal. No. But on a really shitty day like today, you're not going to walk down there.
No, but I hate Ballpark Village regardless anyway. Cause
really?
I hate the place. No, I hate it. It's fucking overpriced. It's just an extension of like stupid expensive fucking Bud Light beer that like $7 a bottle. And
the brew house isn't that expensive. It's $2.50, $3 a beer there at the brew house, and the food is reasonable. It's like what you would pay at like Applebee's or whatever, and the food's actually better. Like the food there is really good. Stacy and I have ate there several times.
I've only drank there, and it was expensive, and I guess I don't like the crowd either.
Fucking old crotchety man.
Well, no, it's all these fucking people that like. They joke about people from the county coming in. It's like if or outside the county, you're the people out from Fenton and
Fenton people,
Chesterfield people. Well, no, that's the big thing is a lot of the people that are making the decisions of downtown St. Louis don't even fucking live in the county. They live out in West County or like further down in South County.
Yeah,
they don't even live downtown. So the people who live downtown are like, I don't want this.
Fucking rapists.
Well, it just doesn't. There's so many other things $1 billion in the city could go towards besides a new stadium, like fixing their schools. They closed like 4 schools in the past 5 years, but let's build the Rams a new stadium so people can come in and go watch football on a terrible team that they talk shit about, and why spend that money if you don't even fucking support your team?
I would say the team's terrible, but they're competitive now.
Now, at this yes, this year, let's talk about the past 7. So,
all right. In conclusion, Rams suck, and don't build a fucking stadium.
There's just more places that money could go.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, get the fuck out of the city.
All right. Moving on to shit we watched this week. Did you watch anything this week?
At all? No.
Nothing?
No, I didn't watch anything.
No.
A couple episodes of Homeland. That's it.
That's terrible.
I don't have time.
I will say that I introduced Garrett to V is for Vendetta today.
Okay. Very cool.
Which is a great movie. And the first thing he said is, "Oh, Anonymous." Well, yeah. Okay. Well, Anonymous took the mask from V is for Vendetta, so But of course, it's just like any remix of any song. Right? Oh yeah, so and so made this song. No, sorry, this person made the song first.
Yeah, the Guy Fawkes mask was there a long time before Anonymous.
Yes.
Sorry.
But the Guy Fawkes mask, of course, captured his attention.
Yes.
But. It was a good movie. I mean, I've seen it, a couple times before, but it's the first time he ever saw it, and I think he liked the movie. And he actually stayed in the room and watched the movie, which most of the time when I turn something on, he just he's either on his phone or out the door.
Sure.
But watched the movie. It was he asked like several questions because I think some of the stuff was over his head, but. Yeah, it was a good.
The revolution and all that.
Yeah. I think that I think what really messed with him was the time frame of where this was supposed to be set and like how it built up to where they were like in the movie. I mean, they touch on it in the movie briefly, but I don't know if you've read the book, but the book is much more detailed in the beginning of the book. Kind of like most books, in the Harry Potter series. Like there's like whole chapters, of course, missing from the script of the movie because, otherwise the movie would be like 12 hours long. Yeah. So, but I had to kind of explain to him a little bit of what was actually going on. But it was a good movie, and
we did watch South Park. We caught up in South Park.
Oh, dope!
Yeah.
PC Principles is shit.
I hate
fucking cracks me up.
God. No, man.
And, okay, so you were like up to date.
Yep, we just watched The Ninjas.
Okay. You mean ISIS?
ISIS, that's right. I didn't catch it at first. Cassie caught it.
Yeah.
I didn't catch it.
You didn't figure out like why they're all...
No, I was like staring at it and I'm like, I don't get what they... And then
they started playing the music.
Still, it didn't click. It didn't click until she's like, oh, it's ISIS. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Wow.
Oh man, South Park over your head.
Yeah, it did.
Gotcha. Were you high?
Probably.
Okay. But yeah, it's really good. What the best part is okay. So you're up to date. So saw where they brought they brought Kenny and the other girl who's she's an ad blocker. Are you not caught up to that point? Where they have the ad blockers?
No.
Oh my God, you're an episode behind still.
Oh no, I just watched the Ninjas. I'm like,
there's one after that. You gotta watch it. It's
I didn't
hilarious.
see that. Oh wait, from last night.
Yeah. No, not from last night.
No. Then I'm an episode behind.
Yeah.
I just watched the Ninjas. That's
the Ninjas.
We watched that. Yeah.
Yeah. Ninjas are gay, man. My favorite part is that Cartman has no fucking idea who anybody is.
Exactly.
But if we look at the screen, we know exactly who fucking everybody is. He spends his entire make-believe life with every one of these guys and girls in the show, and he can't figure out who the fuck who is.
Yeah, sponsored content.
Sponsored content. You gotta
watch
that
one. Okay.
Ah, it's good shit. It definitely was cracking my shit up. Because you know how even fucking YouTube is crazy with ads now, unless you have YouTube Red. But even so if I get on KMOV website and I go to watch one of their videos, I get a fucking Bomberado ad. I don't give a fuck about Bomberado. Yeah. I don't want to buy a fucking car from them. Yeah. You know what? Just because their video pops up, I'll never buy a car from them. Never. Yeah.
Well, that pisses me off. And then STL Today, that's like, what cereal have you eaten in the last 6 months? And I'm like, I don't eat cereal. And it's like, are you sure you've never had cereal in the past 6 months? I'm like, no, I don't eat cereal in the last 6 months. It's like, not even Captain Crunch? No, damn it.
Close. The Captain Crunch ad pops up.
And all of a sudden it's like, well, you should try some Captain Crunch. What's wrong with Captain Crunch?
And then somebody rings your doorbell with Captain Crunch.
Seriously. Well, yeah,
and
exactly.
a camera.
Yeah, and then you go to Facebook, and then Facebook's like, hey, did you check out Captain Crunch lately? And that's why I'm off Facebook, and I got freaking ad blockers, and all that shit. I think I said this before, a couple weeks ago, we said this, I don't need to be looking at something on Amazon and then, go check the news, and then Fox 2's like, hey, in the sidebar, hey, oh, you're looking at lube, check out this lube, we got gallons of lubes, go to this site. I'm like, no, damn it, just don't track my shit. That's my problem with the internet these days. It's all about advertisement and it's all about money. I know, I sound like a conspiracy theorist, but it actually is because I used to work in the
porn industry?
The web at Network Solutions. It's all about ad tracking and clicks, pay-per-clicks and search engine optimization. It's a business. It's a business to get people to get to your sites. Amazon will take money from companies and promote their ads on Amazon's site and be like, oh, look, this is the #1 toaster oven on Amazon. And it's actually not. It's that the business paid to have their site or their toaster bumped up by Amazon. So it, I don't know. It all just pisses me off. That was pissed me off. I had a funny conversation with someone the other day just about web stuff. They were like, hey, did you hear that ISIS or Anonymous is shutting down ISIS?
We talked about this too.
We did?
Oh my God. With the Twitter stuff. And
yeah.
They just changed they changed one of ISIS website to some women's shopping page or something, which is funny.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I mean, it's funny. But here's the other thing. I'm like, Anonymous? Hackers don't post this shit on the web. People shut the page. Real hackers don't publish their shit and go, oh yeah, I did that. No, they're not gonna call up the USA Today and go, hey, this is hacker, Darth Netter, whatever, something crazy fucking hacker name, and XXX, whatever, underscore // they make a little metal finger sign, you ever seen that? People backslash lowercase m /. It looks like the metal hand sign. Yeah, stupid shit like that. Some hacker's like, hey, USA Today, hacked ISIS. I don't know what that does.
That's fucking retarded.
I know, but yeah.
Oh god. So, wow, that's shit we watched, and maybe we should have watched something else this week.
We should have watched damn South Park.
I don't really think I watched anything.
Hey, I tried actually watching Man in the High Castle. It's a very, very, very interesting series. So it's based off of a book from like the 70s or 80s. It's an older book, and it is a representation of what if the United States lost World War II. What if the Allies lost World War II?
Oh yes, it's that's gonna be a movie.
No, it's a series right now on Amazon.
Okay, I saw something that was
like Amazon.
Maybe I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. I saw the book on my Audible last night.
Okay.
Because I was downloading a new book last night, and I saw that, and it was one of the ones I was gonna pick.
They released episode 1 and 2 like late summertime, and then they just released the full season on November 20th.
Well, that means that in January when I get my new in December when I get my new Audible credit, that's what I'm gonna download.
Okay. So the TV show on Amazon is, I've seen the first 2 episodes and most of the third, and it's very interesting. It's West Coast is controlled by Japan, and then there's like the Freedom Zone in the mountains, and like to Colorado, and like Denver, and then from like outside of Denver all the way east to the East Coast is all Nazi controlled.
Oh wow!
And they, or it's complete like Nazi law. Well, they call it German law. They don't call it Nazi law. They call it German law, and it's like Jews are gassed, and they have they're still tracking people down. Like, oh, we tracked down that your great grandfather was documented as a Jew. That means you're a Jew. So we're either going to use you and threaten death, or go get your family members and kill your family members to get you to help us. And it's crazy. It's a very, very interesting story. Now it says it's sci-fi, and I haven't gotten to that point yet, so I don't know exactly what like the twist is, because I don't think it's just like an alternate history type TV show. I think there's some sort of science fiction to it.
Well, that's like the Captain America movies and some of the movies that have touched on like World War II. There's been some science fiction. Yeah. Which because it's Marvel Comics, of course, there's some sort of science fiction involved. But a lot of the shows, even like Hellboy. I don't know if you've seen the movie Hellboy. Yep, I've seen it. I actually Garrett watched Hellboy too this week too. I made him watch that. But Hellboy, that was the whole premise of the first movie was the Nazi Germany was trying to use
supernatural
powers to but that was always a rumor about like that was true, but so I made Garrett watch Hellboy too as well, which is, I don't know if you've seen Hellboy.
Oh yeah, I've seen like all 3 or 5 of them, whatever there. 3.
There's 3.
3. Yeah, I think there's 3.
Well, I think we're going to take a break right now, and we'll come back, and we'll pick it up with some other topics. All right, we'll be right back. I know that I messed up a few times, or what you want to call it. Hello and welcome back to the second part of our show. Ken, you got a beer.
I do. It's a Badwater Western Lager from Monroe, Wisconsin. Badwater Brewing Company. All right, I take the first sip. That's really good.
It is good.
That's tasty and delicious.
That actually came in my craft brew of the month when I used to get craft brew of the month.
I'm gonna come in your craft brew of the month.
Many people have came in my craft brew of the month, and I still drink it. That's how much.
Because you're a champ.
I am a champ. I am just like Stifler in the very first.
That is so gross.
It's still one of the most disgusting things.
Hey Stifler, how's the pale ale? Oh God, that's so gross.
I wish you were drinking a pale ale right now. So there you go. That was Beer Me Bro.
Beer Me Bro.
All right. All right. What did fucking Reddit teach you this week, Ken?
That people are fucking crazy. They're like the lady beating the people up over the stupid steamers on Black Friday blows my mind.
Oh.
Videos started rolling in from people fighting on Black Friday, and it kills me that people fight over this shit.
I really wish I could have shown the videos, but I couldn't get them to embed.
No, I know. The one we couldn't figure out where it was from, but there's like a stack of steamers, clothes steamers.
Yeah.
And the first thing is there's people crowding around it, and then you see somebody like nosedive into it, like tackle the boxes, throw them across the floor. Then there's like some little kid walking away with the steamer, and some chick walks up, grabs the steamer out of the kid's hands, and like then starts fighting the mom. Like, what the hell is wrong with people?
I like how the lady was like,
You're scared.
You're scaring me.
Why are you so violent?
You're being violent.
Yeah.
So I think, she was the rational one, of course, in the situation, because she really wasn't doing anything. She's like, oh, I got my steamer. Woo!
Yeah.
She's like, shoot, what's the name of the movie where
Jingle All the Way?
John Cusack holds up the thing over his head. He's got he's got the radio.
Say anything or something.
Yes,
like that.
Stacy would be so mad that I didn't know it was saying anything. But he's standing up there like that. That's like she's like,
I got my steamer.
And then out of nowhere, boom! A big huge linebacker takes her out.
Crazy. Seriously, it's a $10 steamer, and you're fighting over it.
After adulthood, I don't think I've ever fought over $10. $10 when I was 8 years old was a big fucking deal.
But still, you don't go pulling. You don't take stuff out of little kids' hands and start
unless
fighting.
you're another little kid.
Unless you're a little kid. Sure.
That was fucking brutal.
It's crazy.
We saw a couple videos before we came on the air. There was another one. It was these guys. They were full on fist fighting. It looked like it was in the middle of a mall. I have no idea. Like, what in the world could be so valuable to you that you would fight somebody physically over an item? Like, there is not...
Yeah, that you're just buying. Like, it's understandable.
Like, you don't own it yet.
You don't own it. And even then, like, okay, so you buy it. You know they probably bumped into each other in the store. Something got said. One, like, it was his... Nike. I don't know. What are the new Nike Air Jordans? Those shoes
Roches.
Now? What are they?
Roches. Yes, Nike Roches.
Never heard of it.
I only know because I have a teenage son.
Yes. So another shoe that's overpriced and not worth it, made by 8-year-old Chinese kids. So yeah, you're probably like, oh, he took the red ones, and I wanted the red ones. So I'm
this
gonna
isn't
fight
the
him.
Matrix.
I'm gonna fight him in the middle of the damn.
You take the red shoes, I'll take the blue shoes.
They fight in the middle of the mall. It's bullshit. There's no reason for this. Is like, oh, it's the Christmas holiday. I guarantee you, these same people were like pissed off about the red cups at Starbucks and not saying Merry Christmas and they not making this about Jesus. But damn it, I'm gonna fist fight somebody in the middle of the fucking mall for a steamer.
I saw a meme that said like, "Oh, today we're the most thankful people in the world, but tomorrow we're gonna beat your ass."
Yeah, seriously, it's so stupid.
Oh my god!
And other countries laugh at us.
Actually, you know what? I was reading something the other day that Germany and Britain, Great Britain, are both like slowly. It's starting to kind of get like that. There's but it's not nearly as bad.
No.
Now, one of my friends, she was in line. I guess it would have been in the evening.
Tonight?
Well, she's in Germany, so like this was yesterday when she no, it was today. It was this afternoon. She had posted something about she was waiting in line in a store in Germany.
Yeah.
And she said that the line was ridiculously long, and I'm like, it's still crazy.
No.
But I think the last time I actually went out on Black Friday, it was just because there was a bunch of stuff that we wanted to get Garrett for his Christmas presents, and there was multiple things, and they all went on sale at the same time. Right. So I, being the nice person I am, said, yeah, sure, I'll go, and I'll stand it wherever and grab whatever I needed to grab. But it was probably like one of the top 5 worst decisions of my entire life. It was brutal, and never wanted to do it again after that. It was kind of crazy. Amazon. Yeah, okay.
That's why I just go, like, 2 weeks before Christmas, I will go on Amazon, and I will have Everett's wish list already pre-populated on Amazon, and I will go through, and I will purchase everything. Everett's and Amelia's. And
just renaming your children.
I did. Well,
hey, Cassie, just so you know, Kim has renamed your child.
I call her Emily all the time. I don't know why.
That's all right. I call him Gary all the time. He pisses me off.
You should.
That's what we do.
Rename him Gary. Gary. Anyway, so yeah, I go on. I buy all their stuff off of Amazon. It ships in a couple big boxes. We wrap it and we're done, and that's it. And that's how, like, I ain't got time. Like,
that's how Christmas go.
When I was a kid, like, I guess I had these, like, dreams of, like, how they show it in the movies, where you're like, let's go down to the store and we're all going to buy this stuff and everybody's cheery and it's wrapping. Now as an adult, I flat out hate shopping around the holidays. I hate going to Fairview Heights. Now until January, I'll probably avoid Fairview Heights because it's going to be a fucking madhouse. Crazy all the time with people still buying their Starbucks even though it doesn't say Merry Christmas or talk about God or anything else. But yeah, it's bullshit. But hey, a guy shot up a Planned Parenthood in Colorado today. Did you see that?
I did. I saw that. It was one of the top things on Reddit. Introduced a new person to Reddit today, Phil. Phil was over, and I was helping him with some typing of documents because Phil is a hunt and pecker. Yeah.
What?
He's a hunt and pecker. That's how
he hunts.
He hunts the pecker. I hope Phil hears this. Phil, you're a pecker.
He's a hunting pecker.
Yeah. So, hey, what are you doing? We're going to go hunt and pecker. Hunt and pecker. But it takes him forever to type something, so he asked me if I can type it. But
do you guys like both hit the keys at the same time so you guys can work faster?
Yeah, one keyboard, 4 hands. Yeah. Coming to a Pornhub near you. Hunt and pecker. No, but I was telling him, I said something about Reddit. He goes, "What's Reddit?" So I showed him what Reddit was, and that was one of the first things on there. I saw that some crazy person was shooting up outside Planned Parenthood. Yep. Shooting people.
Shooting cars as they drove by. Killed one. They confirmed one person dead in the parking lot. A cop got shot in the hand. Like 2 other officers injured. But yeah, they as of when I came over here, tonight they had not found that guy. He was still at large, and they don't know where he's at. But they haven't released like how many people this person shot up. But this is exactly why we need to close our borders.
Oh God!
To these Christians, kick them all out. These crazy right-wing extremists, these terrorists with their guns, shooting up Planned Parenthoods.
Crazy kids and their guns and BBs.
Yeah. Close the borders. If you wouldn't let the motherfuckers in, then they wouldn't be shooting up Planned Parenthoods. That's
right. If it was just the Native Americans here, we wouldn't have any problems.
Hey, Cassie and I started celebrating Thanksgiving like Native Americans.
Yeah.
By drinking at 9 a.m. yesterday.
That was so wrong. There was a video.
It's cool. I can say these types of things. My ex-brother-in-law is Native American.
That's true. He is.
Yeah. So.
He's what is he? What's the name of their tribe?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
You pulled into a casino to change a tire.
I thought. Okay.
Backstory.
All right. So I am with my now wife in Green Bay. We're dating at the time. We were in Green Bay. This is the second time meeting her family, but we had only met for like brief periods, and then I didn't see him again for like months. So second time meeting the family. Insane travel to get to Chicago, and then to Milwaukee, and then Milwaukee to Green Bay, and then all this crazy stuff in Green Bay, and our luggage was lost. It was just like an insane trip from hell. So I'm in a rental car. Brother-in-law and the family are in the car in front of us, and he mentions that his tires keeps going flat, and he has to keep putting air in it. And he was waiting for a good spot to change his tire, but there's snow everywhere. There's like 2 feet of snow in Green Bay. It's insane. We start heading into a casino. Now, my thought process is, last time I was up there, he was telling me that his tribe had just sponsored a casino, and that they were all going to get some bonus check or something like that from the winnings of the casino and whatnot. I have no idea where this casino is, but it's just kind of interesting to me that we are driving to a casino and pulling in the parking garage. So we get out, and the first thing out of my mouth, as my brother-in-law is bent down trying to change the tire, is, "Oh, is your tribe going to come out and help us change the tire?" And that was the moment where I was either waiting for like a tomahawk to fly in my head, or a tire iron.
That's so terrible.
A tire iron to fly at my head.
Same thing.
And to be scalped, because I thought that I didn't put 2 and 2 together that he was going to change the tire. I thought we were going there and someone was going to help him with the flat tire and like patch it or something. I don't know. Maybe we were meeting somebody there. I don't know. If I was driving around with a flat tire, a casino would not be the first place I think of, but he had it correct because it was a covered parking garage, and he was able to change the tire in a covered parking garage.
So you're saying nobody came out to help?
No one came out to help because it was snowing too hard. You couldn't see smoke signals.
That's not right.
No, it snows too hard. It was just blowing too hard. Fire kept going out. We were in a parking garage. We didn't have enough sticks for a wigwam. We had to find shelter. No buffalo blankets. Yeah.
That's funny.
But I'm not racist because I'll make fun of everybody.
I'm not racist. Oh my God. I did see some of the youth of our fair town celebrating Thanksgiving on Wednesday, and of course Native American garb, which is construction paper and trash bags. Well, that's Native American garb, right? You cut a hole in the top of the trash bag,
yeah.
and you cut holes for your arms.
Yep.
And now, with a little bit of white construction paper and a construction paper hat, you are now a fucking pilgrim.
Oh, God.
Not like, hello, pilgrim. Not that kind of pilgrim. I'm talking like...
Wait. Native American garb isn't like they're homeless? Or you mean pilgrim garb?
Pilgrim and...
Yeah.
Not
red, not red dot.
Not red dot.
Not Bob, but Geronimo.
Geronimo the Indian. And yeah, it was construction paper headbands with the construction feathers. Everything that you should see in a grade school.
Sure. But not the Trail of Tears.
No.
Not diphtheria.
They did not reenact that.
No.
I was waiting.
What about reservations? Did they have all the pilgrims eating turkey and the Indians in the reservation drinking? No.
Actually, sadly, they cut right before I think we got to that part.
Okay.
I think there was
Plymouth Rock though.
Yeah, I think there was a time restriction on the length of the play.
Yeah.
I don't think
this is the play.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was
Well, I guess I do remember back to like grade school. It was pilgrims and Indians and this happened, and not like
genocide, which is what it was.
Not like smallpox.
Children speaking into a microphone at this.
407 years ago. That's Abraham Lincoln.
That's. You were close.
Top hat.
Same hat. That hat style lasted a long time.
It did.
Hundreds of years.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna bring it back.
You should.
That's New Year's resolution. I'm going to wear top hat.
Yeah.
With the beard. I have the beard.
I'm bringing back porch monkey.
You can't say porch monkey.
I'm thinking of Clerks 2.
Oh God. I thought you were just bringing porch monkey back.
I am.
Oh God.
My grandma used to yell at us, be like, "Don't sit out here like a bunch of porch monkeys." What? It's nothing wrong. We all came from monkeys. We all evolved from monkeys. Google said so this week, which is hilarious. Also, reading the comments of people that like bash Google because they put like evolutionary type banner up like they do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The right wing were saying how Google doesn't like God. And how are there monkeys if
Ben Carson is a big fan of God.
He is. Dude, did you see Donald Trump make fun of the guy with cerebral palsy?
Yeah, well, he doesn't have cerebral palsy. It's
he has the condition, the same muscular condition.
Yes, it's like and he can't control his arms. Yeah. And then he's like, I don't know who that guy is or what he looks like. I'm like, bullshit.
No, that's exactly.
A fucking lie.
He dropped 14 points since that came out.
Really?
Which is crazy to me that he had 14 points to begin with. Because he's a fucking insane person he's a businessman.
World diplomacy, bomb everybody and then send our companies in our companies too. They're fucking terrible and corrupt.
Because he's in their pockets. We talk about this every week. But
we do.
Yeah,
our best friend, Donald.
Terrible.
The Donald. I can't wait till the Donald makes fun of us. That's gotta happen, right? We're super famous.
We have to, because this is shared all over.
Yeah, we get like 7 viewers and like 10 or 15 views every. Yeah, we're catching on.
We are. Because the most important people are listening to us.
That's right.
That's all that matters.
That's you people at home.
You listeners at home.
You're the best. Or breast, whatever.
Breastest.
You're the breast.
You're the breastest listeners.
The breast and brightest.
Yes.
Actually, I think we're kind of on shit that's happening around the world. I think we're kind of all on that topic anyway.
We are.
So I think we're just going to ride this out for the next 5-10 minutes.
I think so.
And talk about how fucking amazing this world is.
Yeah.
World domination.
It just blows my mind. But it's crazy. It's funny that people would say we'll just bomb them because that's. At one time, I would have said, you're absolutely right. Bomb them, let's turn the desert into a sheet of glass. Because you heat up sand, you turn into glass, so, yeah.
Thanks for the chemistry.
You're welcome. That was not in a Mr. Wizard episode, by the way. He did not cover bombing the Middle East.
I had one of those wizards one time.
Yeah.
I used it when I had to take a drug test.
A Mr. Wizard. All right.
Is that what we're talking about?
We are.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I had to take a big old Mr. Wizard earlier.
So, we just,
Oh,
Mr.
we're getting called out by some of our listeners right now. I think you're getting a text message.
I think
G's.
the G's is to
Porch Monkey.
No,
It's gotta be
Garrett watching Bad Santa.
Oh, what?
Yeah, boom, called it because I know my wife.
Well, she just sent that.
I know because she wasn't looking at her phone. She's putting the kids down to bed, like she should be, cleaning the kitchen.
Barefoot and pregnant.
Yep, not pregnant.
No.
Hell no.
Dear God,
no more. No more.
You've already broke the mold twice.
She'd fall down the stairs. There would be an accident at our house.
God, I hope she doesn't fall down the stairs now because you're gonna go to fucking jail.
I know.
It's documented.
You know what's crazy is I would have to go to the store and find metal coat hangers because all I have is plastic. That might not be as I don't know. It might be useful. I'm not really sure. I would just punch from the gut.
That's terrible.
If
you give her some meth, I might do it.
I have to blow it into her vagina.
Can you sell tickets to that?
I don't know.
I bet you if you put it on Craigslist, you can sell tickets to that.
Yeah.
Watch me blow meth inside my wife's vagina.
No, you should watch me blow meth inside of a midget's vagina. That would garner more tickets. That would sell more tickets. That might even get me at the main stage at Larry Flint's.
It might. It might. Oh shit!
Wow. Yeah, that happened. But
I've never swung my shillelagh on a stage. No. I'm an avid observer.
Yeah. I have had some fun at Larry Flint's.
I've not.
Yes. Yes, you have. You watched your wife get on stage.
I did.
You did.
I did.
Courtesy of moi.
That's true.
Courtesy of moi and the VIP. And
we sat in a corner.
We sat up on our private table though.
I guess.
Yeah, and I was able to sneak pictures of Stacy getting teeter-tottered by two strippers.
The best was when Stacy's sister actually turned 21 and we took her there. And
her friend got naked on stage.
Her friend got naked on stage.
Oh my God, that's right.
That was brutal.
A crazy night.
That was brutal. And then they got lost. and like we kept trying to call them, and then we were just like, fuck it, let's go to bed.
That's crazy.
That was a good
time. We have had some fun times at Larry Flint's.
Yes. But I've never personally got on stage and been hurt. And if just a quick, just a quick PSA. If you're ever going to Larry Flint's and it is your birthday, do not wear a belt.
No.
Don't wear a belt because they'll take it off of you and they'll hit you with it.
And underwear is a questionable item as well. I don't really know what they would do if you weren't, because they'll rip the band out of your underwear.
Yeah. And then they pull on it and your dick gets shoved back between your butt cheeks.
Whoa.
Well, yeah. You're pulling from the back. Just think, because your wiener's hanging here, okay, and then your balls here, and your wiener's gonna split the balls and then end your ass cheek because the velocity that they're gonna rip your pants off, your boxers off. Whiners
on the
glass at the Alano Club. That ain't right.
That ain't right.
So, participant beware. Don't wear a belt.
Thank you.
And think about not wearing underwear.
I have been on stage at the. I have been on stage. I have been on stage twice at the Larry Flint's in Springfield, Illinois.
There's no Larry Flint's.
There used to be.
There.
Well, it was called.
It's Deja Vu.
Yeah,
it's the Vu.
Larry Flint's in Washington Park. It used to be called Deja Vu as well.
Okay.
Larry Flint's bought Deja Vu and then turned some of them into Larry Flint's Hustler Clubs and some of them into Deja Vu. The fact that I know this is, it's.
I have some stories from that
bank of information. I bet you do because you lived up there.
I did. I was actually single for quite some time.
I went up there on my 19th birthday. When I turned 19, we went up there, and I was put on stage. They took my shirt off. I don't remember exactly what. I remember the DJ just asking me if I remember my first blowjob, and when I said yes, he said, "How did it taste?" And I was just like, that's like I thought it was funny then, but then like every Larry Flint's I go to after that, and it's somebody's birthday, and they ask the same joke. I'm like, come on, guys, come up with different material. But anyway, yeah, that was that one time, and another time was Brianna Banks, the nasty, slutty porn star that she is, was up there, and I don't want to tell the story over the air, but it was very interesting. Let's just say she picked up a dollar bill with her lips, and I'm not talking about.
I've seen that happen.
Her, I'm not talking about her on her face.
She didn't fart on anybody like Van Wilder, right?
No. But the dollar bill she picked up off with her lips was resting on my nose.
You ate a box of nerds out of her butthole. Pineapple Express.
Yeah.
Oh, you got herpes, man. You eat that sucker out of revenge.
So, needless to say, that was, I had some fun times up there.
Alright, so, shit happening around the world or around
Springfield, Illinois, around Deja Vu, and my face.
Alright, well, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for those of you who have listened live, and those of you who are listening at a later date. We will check you later. See you next week. I'm Josh.
I'm Ken.
See you later.